Yellowstone Season 5. What are your thoughts so far?
Feels like it's slightly slow starting. Season 1, Season 2, you get introduced to Rip, who just fucks everybody up. And you kind of want to see it every episode, right? So whenever it's slow and they're showing some family time, you got Kevin Costner, who's like the reluctant governor now. You know, it's just like, it feels kind of drawn out. You get a little bit of action. You know, Beth is trying to take down this huge conglomerate that wants to develop the entire valley and put an airport in. And she's trying every lawyer way she can to fuck him to death, which is kind of cool. But you're just kind of ready for Rip to rip somebody's balls off with his bare hands. You know, it'd be kind of cool to watch for an episode. Just set the tone.
Slow escalation.
Little slow escalation, you know, I wouldn't mind it.
Typically, I would say shows, you know, after like season 3 kind of start to fall off. You haven't felt this way with this show at all?
That's exactly what happened. Season 3 was whenever they said they said that season was going to be more about family and redemption and bonding. And it was true. And then season 4, Beth, who can't have kids, picks up, and she's a fucking bitch, right? She's the bitch of the show, the bitch you don't fuck with. And she just picks up some random kid at the hospital whose dad just died, right? And he's a bad apple. And they've worked with him. Now here he is in season 5. He's grown up a little bit. And with Rip, he's yes sir, no sir. Oh, you want me to put this fucking saddle on this horse? Cool. You know, he does it in like 29 seconds flat. Some of the dynamics that are working, take it or leave it, just based on what you're looking for out of the show.
Yeah, do you think it could be stretched too thin with the 65 spinoffs?
Well, once again, I mean, that's Taylor Sheridan is just trying to, I don't know if he's trying to get his name in the industry or if he is just riding that wave as far as he can, all the way up the beach into his living room.
He's churning them out.
He is. And it's the guy's not a bad storyteller. He really isn't. You know, he's I think he's making some decent content on some of these shows, some great storylines. With 65 spinoffs, how much more can you spin the storyline?
Only so many ideas that are fresh and good.
Right. Like, we get it. You know, these people want to take your property. You know, eventually somebody's going to find a way to do it. So that this entire idea that, you know, we're going to take over every, you know, high-ranking position in the entire state and people are going to love us. Here we go again with this weird contrived shit. You know, you got dad as the mayor. You got one of the sons as the attorney general. What's next?
President.
They make a presidential run and take over every valley in the U.S.
Yeah. If you could maybe guess, look ahead, how do you think this season will unfold? And then how do you think the series will unfold?
Man, I don't know. I have no idea how long they're going to keep milking this cash cow. I mean, it's probably the most popular series in the entire U.S. across probably every demographic.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what's going to happen. I mean, this is one of these shows that has a lot of twists and turns in it. There's a lot of wild shit that goes on just because these people have so much power in this area, in this state. So who knows? They people get murdered all the time. You know, they just take them and throw them in a county that doesn't have any population at all, because then you can't get a jury to testify against them if they get caught. But they dump all their bodies out there. You know, nothing ever happens.
You think they should move to Tulsa?
I don't know. There's a gangster down there you probably don't want to fuck with.
Well, he'll just say, hey, listen, I'm governor now, and you owe me $200,000 a week. And they'd probably think that's probably pretty reasonable.
Well, I mean, here we go. I'm sure if Taylor Sheridan could, he'd find a spinoff of the Duttons versus Tulsa King.
Yeah.
Tulsa King goes to fucking Montana, goes into the valley. Hey, you guys do weed around here?
Never heard of that, but I'll take some.
Right. You got Rip, Cole Hauser versus Sylvester Stallone.
I heard you're raised by wolves out here.
Love the voice.
But, well, I'm trying my best.
You've been working on that.
Yeah, and I'd also bring in Trace Adkins.
Oh, God.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Can you give me some Trace Adkins?
Yes, I can.
Holy shit, he's a lot deeper than that.
Mm-hmm. So you're enjoying the season?
I mean, it's all right. You're just, I don't know. I'm just waiting to be surprised or have an oh shit moment, and it really hasn't quite hit yet.